Hi, I'm Lee Iridium. Hope you're doing all right. It's album review time. And I love it when these epic bands bring an album out because I can wear this. So Hammer King. I did a reaction to one of their songs a little while ago, Atlantis, and absolutely loved it and thought, well, the album's going to be out soon. And here it is. It came out last Friday, that's June the 11th on Napalm Records. It's their self-titled album, although it's their fourth album. I haven't heard any Hammer King stuff before, so this is the first time listen and my first time review, if you like. So I want to touch first of all upon the album artwork. Absolutely amazing job. Some of the best artwork I've seen for quite a while. And guys, if you're watching in the band there, I'll have a vinyl, please, if you want to send it to me for free, because it looked lovely, just stuck behind me there. If you send it to me, I'll keep it in that place where the Alter Bridge one is for a long time. All right, if you want to send me the vinyl, thank you very much, Hammer King Band. Talking of the band themselves, let's run you through the names. I love these names. Titan Fox V on the vocals and guitar. Gino Wild on lead guitar. Gladius Thundersword on bass. And Dolph A. Malakan on the drums. I think I've said all that right. Thundersword's my favourite name ever, as I said in my reaction. So, like I said, brilliant album artwork just to kick it off. And man, don't you miss some good artwork? And these guys, really top-notch artwork on this album. Just check it out. Now, looking at the hat, you probably know what to expect. This is epic, heavy metal, bordering sometimes on power metal. The reason it's not quite power metal fully is because it's a real guitar-driven album. It's not symphonic whatsoever. You know, a lot of these power metal bands now are quite symphonic. They use a lot of keyboards. These guys, it's drums, guitar, vocals and bass. I think there's some hints of stuff just for effect now and again, keys, but this is a guitar album without a doubt. They have really catchy choruses as well, and we're not talking the cheesy side of, you know, this heavy metal. We're talking, when you're talking power metal, you're talking that cheese, and that's why I think of them more of as a heavy metal band rather than a power metal band, because they haven't got that cheese so much. The only cheese I would say they've got, that some people would argue, they've got those battle cry chants in a lot of their songs, which is pretty cool. I actually look quite cool there. I was just looking at myself doing that. That was quite cool. So I was getting into it as well. Yeah, so you got chants, gang vocals. This band, a real sound like a festival band. I can imagine them just kicking ass at a festival without a doubt across Europe. They are definitely a festival band. They sound like really fun. You can imagine they're in your hat, just chanting along with this band, honestly. The influences, so let's talk about the influences that they sound like. I hear a lot of Iron Maiden, a bit of Priest as well, and definitely some Manowar. Now I'm partial to a little bit of Manowar now and again, and they've definitely got that in them, you know, that epic sort of metal side of them. So I'm going to go through track by track, and I'm going to let you know now, this is a really good heavy metal album. It starts off with a great song called Awaken the Thunder. Immediately into a great riff, which shows the sort of talent and complexity of the band. So that guitar riff, it's really cool. It's not just a straight riffing. There's some really complex guitaring going on within the riffing. The guitars are high in the mix, just like I said. This is not a symphonic album whatsoever. Sometimes I have enough of symphonic stuff, keys all across the place. I want guitar. That's what you get on this. So straight off the bat, Awaken the Thunder has got these chants in the chorus, quite cool. Great melodic solo over a galloping riff, and this band gallop a lot. If you like your galloping metal, This band have got it in spades. Second track is Baptized by the Hammer. What a cool song. Kicks off with twin lead. Man, metal and twin lead, you can't go wrong. Then into some heavy chugging riffing, and then into a cool gallop again on the chorus with those battle chants. Again, a lot of battle chants going on across this album. Next up is one of my favourite songs actually, Onward to Victory. It's a medium paced song, great riff again, with the bottom, the bass as well is really rumbling at the bottom end of this mix. I love the mix on the album. I think it's really great. The speed of the song makes it the heaviest song so far. It's got that medium pace, so it sounds a lot heavier than the other two songs. Hammer Sklag is the next one. This is more of a speed metal type song. This was a single, I think, some sort of great Maiden stroke Priest-esque sort of playing on the guitars on this one. Next up is one of my favourite songs, and it's the one I reacted to, Atlantis, in brackets, Epilogue. So, great song. I absolutely love this. Another galloping song. I love it when a band slows down. They sort of slow down a bit. They sound so much better when they speed it up. I love it when they're in their medium sort of pace gallop songs. Very epic, Atlantis. If you're not sure and you want to check this band out, just check out my reaction. You can watch that video. I absolutely loved it. Next up, sixth track is We Are the Kingdom. Another medium pace song. Maiden influence coming through again on this song. I love the guitar riffing throughout the verses on this one. And a great twin lead. It sounds like Smith and Murray, man. On this, it really does. It's really cool. The next one brings Maiden to the fore even more. It's Into the Storm. This is almost like a new wave of British heavy metal melody going on this one. Early Maiden we're talking about. First two albums. You know, Iron Maiden and Killers, that sort of sound, definitely. Nice, simple, chanty chorus. Again, with galloping riff. Great whirls going on in this. So the Maiden part again coming through. Next track is Ashes to Ashes. You can just hear the crowd at a festival on this one. You can just imagine it singing this chorus. They do a great job of going from fast verses into a slower galloping chorus, and it brings the chorus to life, if you like. Perfect for live situations, without a doubt. Track 9 is In the Name of the Hammer. So there's a lot of Hammer references here. Classic metal riff throughout the verses. Again, slowing that chorus down and really brings the chorus forward within the song. Track 10 proper is King of Kings. A little narration. I love this track, by the way. It's quite an epic track, 6.5 minutes long, nearly 7 minutes long, sorry. A little narration to start it off with some thunder and rain. You can't do better than thunder and rain, can you, a narration. Epic sounding song with lots of chanting going on again. Nice little breakdown at the 3-minute mark. Sort of, and it builds up the heaviness from that. It sort of slows down and brings up the heaviness. Goes from some clean guitar. Would have been nice to have some acoustic guitar. I always like it when bands do acoustic guitar, not electric guitar with no effects. I'd rather hear an acoustic guitar, but that's just me being just a bit picky. Perhaps they're thinking of the live situation at festivals. They want to play this song. A bit difficult sometimes with acoustic guitars, but a great song nonetheless. King of Kings is an excellent sort of, it's sort of the end. You've got like an outro, just an acoustic guitar. Talking about acoustic guitars, an instrumental right at the end, 45 seconds long, called Holy, which is quite a cool little bit of acoustic guitar. Finish the album off, but a great album, an absolutely great album. So if you want your metal epic, you know, and you like, it's lyrically, we're talking fantasy lyrics, war, you know, some of the best bands and artists have done this sort of lyrics. Look at Dio. Sang about wizards and rainbows. No one had a go at him, did they? So let's get behind this band. Hammer King, they're a great band. I think they just do it perfectly, because what they've got is, which a lot of other bands haven't got in this sort of genre. They don't sound cheesy to me. They got the chants, yeah, but I think where they're forward thinking with the guitars, it takes the cheesiness away from it, as well as there's not these keyboards, there's not these songs soaked in keyboards. And it's nice to have a band, a proper band as well. Even in the video, I think they're actually together. They're you know, not like COVID and they're over the other side of the world. I think they are a band, and they're performing together in the videos as well. So that's a cool touch, because there's not enough of that going on these days. And of course, just to give another shout out to that brilliant name of the bass player, obviously his real name, Gladius Thundersword. Fuck yeah. Recommend this album. You know, don't let that put you off. They are a really cool band. Epic, galloping metal. See you next time.